quarter is almost done. Should have 170 acres or so left of soybeans. Get started on that tonight and then finish that tomorrow. It's like the last 2 wagons of the field are pulling in here. It's quite the sunset though. Well, that's a wrap on that quarter. I just dumped the rest of the load I had into him. He was half full. He'll fill that second wagon and he'll carry the rest over the next field. I gotta go 5 miles west. Then we got a 105 acre piece there. On to the next one. Well, it's October 26th and fingers crossed, today will be the last day of soybean harvest. If we don't get it done today, we'll be sitting for several days because we're supposed to get an inch or two tomorrow. I'm on my 3rd round or so for today. Started 20 minutes or so ago. Definitely a little bit tough. And our moisture's been hovering around that 13.5–14%. But we got like 30–40 mile an hour wind now, so it'll dry out real quick. I can tell a difference in these 2 rounds already. It's a 105 acre field. We got 100 acres on this side, 5 or 6 just on the other side of the waterway. I got 50 acres done. I can do another 20 or 30, and then as I get over in that corner, it gets to be a lot wetter. And then after that, we got just, okay, focus. Those buildings above my finger. There we got heifers. We got 70 acres or so over there, and that's just gonna be a mud pit. Well, it's safe to say we got bedrock here. Nowhere for the water to go. At least you won't have to worry about burying a combine. You can only go so far down. Well, we moved across to this little 5 acre piece. I got the cart waiting there. I got just 2 rounds left here and we'll be done. This back spot's got like just a little like 1/4 of an acre or so there. We gotta cross a little bit of a draw to get to. But we bought this quarter. So on the south side here, there's like a 35 acre piece. So we'll tear out this fence line in this piece. Instead of going north and south, we'll go east and west with it. Hopefully we can take care of that little draw and move that rock pile, either shove it over or add it to that one. Most of that pile is from this 240 acre piece. Really liking this draper. A lot of the short beans, they really feed in nice. Well, looks like my dad's out here to take 2 full wagons out. And then we should fit the rest of the field on those 2. Don't have a lot left, just a little over 10 acres. I only got just the last round left here. There's a little bit of a crease from this waterway, and I'm not running a lot of weight on the head, so it don't flex the best, so I just went and cut up along it once. This little piece here, put our rear wheel assist on because we'll need that. It's a little sloppy up there. I think there used to be an old farm site or a rock pile right there. Moved it along into the pasture. And now we start trying to steer. Give it a little bit of brake. Sloppy, all right. Try and do this one-handed here. I want to let an auto steer take over, because then I'll end up putting the head in those ruts. Definitely digging a little bit, but we're getting it all. We'll be done with this 105 acre piece and we move on to 70 some acre piece, and that'll be it. But about half of that field will be like that mud hole. Well, just taking it right down the highway. So a little bit of mud yet. I got my dad behind me in a pickup. Cart driver's blocking the road. We just gotta go half a mile though. Well, this next piece ain't going much better. Leaving lots of ruts. Back there was sitting water. And even that, it's less than 20 bushels the acre. I think we'll just say to heck with it and work on the good parts, and if we don't get to the bad parts, we won't worry about it, because it's maybe 30-40 bushels, and well, it's pretty crappy in the tank too, so I don't think I'm going 3.5 miles an hour. I'm not even going straight to start with. Just mudding her up. Well, it looks like I got some cheap man LSWs. Wonder how long that'll stay in there. Oh, it's been about 2 hours since I had my phone out, and we had a little bit of excitement. I was down past the rock pile just to the north of it, doing a bunch of short rounds, and the grain cart was sitting over there watching me, and as I turned around, he saw a little campfire on my tail spreader. Just the dust and trash up there was burning away. It burned through the plastic cover and a little bit into a wiring harness. But I'm not getting any warnings for my tail spreader speed. So we're gonna keep going with it. We thought at first it was the pulley that runs the unloading auger and the chopper that's tight, not hot. There's some ambers behind it. Clean that out best we could. Here's where our little campfire happened. Got pretty close to chewing through those wires. Surprised my sensor didn't start going off on my tailboard spreaders. That's what they saw. Brother saw that had a flame on it. Stopped me, so I shut it down and got out here and put it out quick. Well, it's good to see my cover crop is coming in. Doing a little bit of tillage to it, if you want to call it that. And this is how auto steer handles mud, in case anyone's ever been wondering. That's straight, and that's where I'm facing. I just help it along with the brake if need be. This was an old pasture and tore it up in the 80s and farming ever since, but 7 out of 10 years it makes a decent crop, and this is one of those 3 years where it does not. Well, spots like this, there's standing water even. Well, I got about 10 acres left, and leaving a lot of ruts for not a lot of soybeans, so I'm just picking and choosing where I'm going. Try and just create the least amount of ruts that we gotta go and bust our necks through this winter hauling manure. But I ain't gonna be enjoying it, that's for sure. Come on there, little thumper. Get a move on. My girlfriend wouldn't be happy if she knew I'd ride over you. Come on. Quit itching yourself. There. Get out of here. Well, last pass of soybeans here. Ain't got much in there. And it looks like trash, I know. Well, that's a wrap for soybeans. Well, then keep it going straight here. It's also where we buried the chopper about a month ago. It's supposed to rain 1 inch or 2 tomorrow. So we'll be doing farm projects, taking care of livestock. Maybe get started on corn by the end of the week. Well, it fits. Kind of funny how that head, the first year we got it, we had a 24 foot auger head on there. Then we went to a 30, made the trailer bigger. Went to a 35, made the trailer bigger yet. And now we got a 40 foot draper on there. I'm sure that weighs twice as much as that old 24 foot head does. I'm gonna hook up to the corn head and park this in the shed. Just because this is what we're starting to work on now for getting this for corn. Well, from a 40 foot draper to a 20 foot corn head. This sure looks puny now. Well, that should be the end of the soybean harvest video. So next up will be corn. So enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and God bless.